Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this channel, I share tutorial videos on how to cut and sew. So if you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. In today's tutorial video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to cut and sew this beautiful 180-degree flare skirt with belt loops. So without wasting any time, let's get started. For the making of this skirt, I used 2 meters of crepe fabric. This skirt is a very long skirt, and the process of cutting it, I will not be able to cut in table. Okay, so it's something that you need to cut on the ground. But I'm going to be using a piece of fabric to illustrate how you are supposed to cut it on the ground while you are cutting, because I will not be able to capture my camera cutting everything on the ground. So I'm going to be using a piece of fabric to share with you guys how you're supposed to cut it. So let's say this is the fabric. Here is where you have your 2 yards, and the other side here is your height, is the height of the fabric, which crepe normally comes by 60 inch. What you're going to do is fold it together just like this. Can you see? At this edge, you're going to fold it together again, making for folds. You're going to have something that looks like a triangle. So that's how yours is supposed to look like on the floor. At the top, going to be taking your round waist measurement. Remember, this is just for illustration. Let's say the round waist measurement we're using here is 16 inch. So you're going to go ahead and divide it into 4. What you have, you will add ½ inch to it for zipper. Then you're going to place at the edge here in the way you see me placed it. So you just go ahead and mark it. After you're done marking, you measure from that point down to the mark that you made. So what I have is about 5 inch. I'm just going to go ahead and use it to create a radius. Now you're going to measure. What you have to be sure is up to your round weight measurement divided by 4 plus ½ inch. What I have is not up to what I need, so I'll just come down a little by about ½ inch. Then I will mark it. After doing that, now you are going to take the length of your skirt. For example, let's say for this illustration, the length of the skirt, I'm making use of about 10 inches. So, as you are moving the one at the top, you're also moving the one at the bottom to correspond with what you're doing. After you're done marking it out, you're going to connect it like that. Then you're going to cut it out with your scissors. When you open it up, you're going to have it looking like this. This is where we put the zipper, okay? So guys, that was how I cut out this piece that you were seeing. So I did it on the floor and I couldn't capture it, so that's why I showed you how to do it on the table using that piece of fabric. So at the waist area here, you can see I have my waist measurement divided by 2 plus extra 1 inch. 1 inch for the zipper. Notch the middle. Now the next thing we are going to be cutting is the waistband. I will cut it out using for inch. For the width, waist divided by 2 plus extra 2 inch for sewing allowance. So, I'm going to be ironing my interfacing to the waistband. For belt loop, I used 1.5 inch by 16 inch stripe. Fold by facing the right side together and sew. Turn the right side out using safety pin. Top stitch on both sides. Cut 3.5 inch of 4 pieces. Mark where you want to put your belt loop and stitches them together. The next thing I'm going to do is sewing the waistband on the waist of my skirt. I decided to add lining to it, so I just folded my fabric just exactly the same way I showed you how to fold the fabric for the main skirt. So that was how I cut out the lining, so the only difference is that the lining is short, it's just about 20 to inch long. So now I'm going to be sewing it together with the waist area. It will cover up your sewing allowance, you won't even see the sewing that you made. I also went ahead to weave it using M overlock weaving machine to make it look nice. Mark 0.5 centimeters down on loop and sew. Mark 1 centimeter on the top and stitch it. Notch excess fabric. Stitch on the inside. Press it. Now, I'm just going to join it together with my main fabric at the side here. For the zipper, I'm going to be leaving a space of about 7 inch. So guys, after you are done sewing it down like that and sewing your zipper, this is what you're going to have it looking like. I also went and ahead to finish the bottom like this. You can whip it round or fold it and hem. Now our skirt is ready to wear. So this is it, guys. This is how to go about sewing this simple skirt. It's very simple. You can see it's not something difficult. So this is how to go about the making of 180-degree flare skirt with belt loop. You can style it very different way. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget like, subscribe and share.